Once upon a time, in a bustling city known for its vibrant food scene, there was a young chef named Leo. In the heart of the chaos, a professional kitchen filled with steam rising from simmering pots, flames flickering under pans, and shouted orders echoing off stainless steel walls, Leo stood like an anchor amidst a storm. He worked tirelessly, perfecting sauces so smooth they could melt hearts and crafting desserts so intricate they felt like edible masterpieces. His hazel eyes were always focused, his olive complexion marked by faint burn scars earned through years of dedication. Despite his brilliance, Leo remained unseen. Customers raved about his dishes, yet few knew who prepared them. And while others climbed the ranks, Leo stayed humble, staying late after shifts to clean the kitchen, helping struggling colleagues without complaint, and never seeking recognition for his efforts. After all, he had been taught well by his mentor, Master Antonio. Master Antonio was more than just a head chef. He was a philosopher of the culinary world, with silver gray hair neatly trimmed, piercing steel green eyes that seemed to see right through people. In a commanding presence, he carried decades of wisdom within him. His golden rule echoed in every corner of the kitchen. Cook with passion, speak only when necessary, and never stop learning. To Leo, these words were sacred. For years, he honed his craft under Antonio's guidance, mastering techniques that others could only dream of replicating. From perfecting bechamel sauces to creating delicate soufflés that rose flawlessly every time, Leo became the backbone of the kitchen. Yet even as his talent grew, promotion seemed to pass him by. Less skilled chefs rose above him, leaving Leo stuck in the same position, unnoticed but indispensable. One evening, feeling overwhelmed and undervalued, Leo visited Master Antonio at his serene countryside home. The house sat nestled among rolling hills and lush greenery, bathed in soft afternoon sunlight streaming through large windows. Inside, the cozy living room exuded warmth, with wooden furniture polished to a shine and a steaming cup of tea resting on the coffee table between them. Sitting across from his mentor, Leo poured out his heart. "I followed your advice faithfully," Leo said, his voice tinged with frustration. "I work hard, stay quiet, and focus on improving my skills. Yet others who don't have half my talent are moving ahead. Why am I still stuck here?" Master Antonio listened thoughtfully before asking, "Are you certain no one could replace you in that kitchen?" Leo nodded confidently. "Absolutely." Master Antonio stroked his beard, deep in thought. Finally, he said, "Tomorrow, call in sick, take the day off, let's see what happens." The next morning, chaos erupted in the restaurant. Plates were delayed, orders were mixed up, and several key dishes, the ones only Leo knew how to prepare, had been removed from the menu entirely. Sous Chef Maria frantically flipped through recipe notes, her green eyes wide with panic. Waiters scrambled, holding multiple tickets in hand, while the manager paced nervously, sweating profusely. When Leo returned the following day, the staff confessed their reliance on him. The sous chef admitted they couldn't replicate his recipes, and the manager realized how essential Leo truly was. Grateful for his mentor's wisdom, Leo believed he'd cracked the secret to success. From then on, whenever he felt overlooked or undervalued, he'd take a day off. Each time the pattern repeated. Things fell apart without him, and his importance became undeniable. But months later, something unexpected happened. When Leo arrived at the restaurant one morning, security stopped him at the door. Confused and hurt, he learned that his employment had been terminated. Devastated, Leo rushed back to Master Antonio. "Why did this happen?" Leo demanded. "I followed your advice. What went wrong?" Master Antonio sighed. "You heard only half the lesson, my boy." "Half?" Leo asked, bewildered. "Yes," the old chef replied. "Think of a bridge over a river. It stands sturdy and strong, carrying people safely across day after day. No one gives it much thought until it collapses. Then everyone realizes how vital it was. But if that bridge starts showing cracks or becomes unreliable, people will abandon it and build a new one in its place." Leo's eyes widened as understanding dawned. "The first half of the lesson," Master Antonio continued, is realizing that people often overlook consistent effort until it's absent. The second half, and the most important, is ensuring you're not so easily replaced. If you vanish too often, even if temporarily, trust erodes. People need reliability above all else. From that day forward, Leo struck a balance. He continued excelling in his craft, but also communicated openly with his team, shared credit where due, and ensured his contributions were recognized fairly. He rebuilt his reputation, eventually opening his own restaurant, a place celebrated not just for its food, but for the warmth and gratitude he extended to everyone around him. Years later, as Leo leaned against the door of his quiet office after a long day, he reflected aloud. "Being indispensable is valuable," he murmured, gazing at a framed photo of Master Antonio hanging on the wall. "But true success comes from striking a balance between asserting your worth and remaining dependable. Don't wait for loss to remind you of what truly matters. Appreciate it now, and let others appreciate you in return." And so, Leo's journey taught him, and those fortunate enough to know him, that being irreplaceable isn't about proving your absence. It's about building trust through presence. Success isn't found in making yourself scarce. It's earned by being reliable, dependable, and appreciated. For in life, whether it's friendships, family, or work, we must cherish those who are always there for us. And at the same time, we must ensure we're valued, not by disappearing, but by being present and dependable. Leo's journey teaches us profound truths about life, work, and relationships. Here are the top life learning points we can all carry forward. 1. Consistency builds trust. Trust isn't earned overnight. It's built through consistent effort over time. Like a bridge that carries people safely across day after day, your reliability creates a foundation others can depend on. Show up consistently, not just when it suits you, and you'll become someone irreplaceable. 2. Balance assertiveness with dependability. Being indispensable is valuable, but true success comes from striking a balance. Assert your worth by ensuring others recognize your contributions, but remain dependable so they never question your presence. Speak up when necessary, but let your actions speak louder than your words. 3. Appreciate those who are always there. In life, we often overlook those who quietly support us, the friends who listen without judgment, the family members who stand by us unconditionally, the colleagues who carry the weight of the team. Take a moment to appreciate them, because their absence would leave an irreplaceable void. 4th, communication is key. Silent dedication has its place, but don't assume others will notice your efforts. Communicate openly, share credit generously, and ensure your contributions are seen and valued. Transparency fosters understanding and strengthens relationships. 5. Don't prove your worth by disappearing. Making yourself scarce might temporarily highlight your importance, but it erodes trust in the long run. Instead of proving your value through absence, demonstrate it through unwavering presence and reliability. People need to know they can count on you no matter what. 6. Be the calm in the storm. Life is full of chaos, and the world values those who bring stability. Whether it's in your personal life or professional endeavors, be the steady hand guiding others forward. Your calmness and consistency will inspire confidence and earn respect. 7. Success isn't about titles. It's about impact. Promotions, accolades, and titles may feel rewarding, but true success lies in the impact you have on others. It's about leaving a legacy of kindness, gratitude, and dependability, not just climbing the ladder. 8. Build bridges, not walls. Relationships thrive when we nurture them with care and patience. Be the person who builds bridges of trust, not walls of resentment. Offer help freely, celebrate others' successes, and foster collaboration instead of competition. 9. Never stop learning and growing. Even at the height of his career, Leo continued honing his craft. Growth is a lifelong journey, and staying humble enough to learn ensures you remain adaptable and relevant. Keep pushing yourself to improve, and never settle for mediocrity. 10. Leave a legacy of reliability. When all is said and done, people won't remember fleeting moments of brilliance. They'll remember how you made them feel. Be the person who shows up day after day with unwavering reliability and grace. That's the kind of legacy that endures. In the end, Leo's story reminds us that bridges aren't remembered for collapsing. They're celebrated for standing strong. So be the bridge in your own life. Carry others safely across challenges, nurture relationships with care, and build trust through consistent presence. Because in the grand tapestry of life, it's not the moments of grandeur that define us. It's the quiet, steadfast acts of reliability that leave a lasting mark. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content like this.